Good afternoon, everyone. This will be our first KakamFREE seminars for our JFK community. So this webinar is all about your resume. Good afternoon, everyone. This and our webinar for today will be discussed by our own volunteer, Kakampink, Miss Mawon Lin Tigas, and thank you, Sir CJ Salonga, for streaming our webinar for this morning, this afternoon. So let me present you, as we start, Miss Mawon Lin Tigas.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Aaron, for a wonderful welcome remarks. Hi everyone. Kamusta kayo? This seminar is not, hindi siya magiging not so formal event. Etong seminar na to is enjoy lang natin, enjoying while learning. We will be discussing the difference between resume and curriculum vitae. So knowing this group, alam ko na simulan ko tong group na to na ang unang name ng group natin is Jobs for Kakampink. Then there's a lot na naghahanap ng work, and also isa ako sa nag-post na kailangan I'm willing to refer any Kakampink to my company. So ang dami ko na-receive na resume. So then doon ako nag-decide na mag-volunteer to help you to create and format your resume. And okay, before I start, I am Mawon Lin Tigas. I am graduate from the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. I am currently working as HR coordinator in AMS Manila. And I'm already 3 years in the profession. So that's why medyo naging familiarize na rin ako sa pasikot-sikot ng HR, and also bilang millennial and Gen Z, I want to help in our group, which is the JFK Community, para ma-enhance natin yung mga resume or CV. So, ano ba yung resume and CV? It's okay to interrupt me if you have question, but the end of the session naman, there will be a question and answer. You can post your question in the comment section. So, okay, let's start. So, resume and curriculum vitae. So, ano ba yung pinagkaiba ng resume and curriculum vitae? So, if you're not aware, iisipin mo na parehas lang yung resume and curriculum vitae. Pero malaki yung pinagkaiba nila dun sa content. So, first, what is a resume? So, resume comes from the French word siya. So, meaning the resume is the summary of your life. So, it is the summary of your skills and employment history. So, brief lang siya. Brief history of your employment and skills. So, in a resume, it is customized for every specific job application. So, kino-customize nyo siya or ine-edit nyo siya for every job application that you are applying for. And I will explain later bakit nyo siya kino-customize. Then next, ang resume natin is composed of 1 to 2 pages maximum lang. So usually, 1 page lang only, pero if medyo mahaba, so acceptable yung 2 page. Next is curriculum vitae. So ano ba yung curriculum vitae na tinatawag natin or CV? So ang curriculum vitae is the course of life. So meaning yung kwento ng buong work experience mo the whole life. So ito yung more detailed account ng mga experience mo, trainings, and the educational background. So it composed of 2 to 3 pages or more. So minsan umaabot pa yan ng 5 to 8 pages. So usually ang curriculum vitae ay ginagamit sa academe, yung mga nag-a-apply sa academe, faculty, teachers, and ginagamit rin siya for top level management. So if you're applying for a higher position, usually ito yung mga internal hire sa company. And third, pag nag-a-apply ka abroad. So pag nag-a-apply ka abroad, naka-detailed lahat ng work experience mo related or not dun sa ina-applyan mong trabaho sa abroad. So since alam na natin yung pinagkaiba ng resume and curriculum vitae, pwede mong i-check sa sarili, pwede nyo i-check kung ano ba yung hawak nyo, kung anong meron kayo, kung resume ba yan or curriculum vitae. Pero must advise that you create a resume if you're pertaining to apply to a specific career. So kung isang career lang, and if you have a specific target goal that you're applying for. So, okay, punta na tayo sa tips, do's and don't on creating your resume. So, ano ba dapat yung mga dapat gawin at dapat ilagay dun sa resume and CV ninyo? Okay, first one is format it so the reader wants to read your resume. So, yung resume natin or CV natin, dapat attractive siya sa recruiter or hiring manager. So dapat at one look lang, at first glance, babasahin na nila yung resume nyo. Okay. So your resume should be not smaller, that the font is not smaller than 10. So dapat readable siya, nababasa siya. Iwasan natin din gumamit ng mga font text na hindi naman formal. Like for example, the Comic Sans. So hindi siya ganun ka-formal. Medyo masakit siya sa mata. And also avoid using colors. So as much as possible, pwede tayong mag-stick sa black color. And next is use bulleted point in creating your job description or job role. So remember, your goal is to attract the hiring managers to read your resume. So if they don't read your resume, ibig sabihin may something wrong sa resume. So if you use paragraph, no one will read your resume. Parang gumawa ka na lang ng essay. So walang magbabasa. Since hiring manager and recruiters are busy persons, so mabilis ang scan lang sila sa mga resume. So here's the example. So ito yung ginawa kong sample for the job description. So this one I use Tahoma, and the font size of this one is 14. So ito lang yung example para lang ma-visualize nyo kung readable ba siya or hindi. And also, avoid using flashy designs. May mga design na nilalagay sa resume. Applicable only yung designs are applicable only to those who are applying in the social media manager position, graphic artist, web design that related in computer, in layout. So next, number 2 is create a statement that shows your fit for the job. So ano yung statement na kailangan mo? Kumbaga parang nanliligaw ka, you need an opening line para mapasagot mo yung mga recruiter or hiring manager na kunin yung resume mo. So there are 2 kinds of statement. First is the profile summary. So what is a profile summary? So a profile summary is a brief description of your qualifications, experience, and accomplishment relevant to the job you are applying for. So from the word relevant to the job you are applying for. So ito yung sinasabi ko that the resume is customized for every job application. Since you're creating a profile summary, kina-customize mo siya dun sa specific position na ina-applyan mo. And remember, in creating a profile summary, you need to know what are the job position that you are applying for and what are the job description or skills that they needed para may idea ka kung ano yung pwede mong ilagay sa profile summary mo. So, for example, this example is a graduate of office administration with an experience internship in a law firm, drafted memo and pleadings and court appearance with the supervision of attorney. So this example, may idea na ba kayo kung ano yung ina-applyan niya? So this one, maybe she is applying for a paralegal position or a legal assistant position. So that's why he put in his profile summary that he or she has an experience internship in a law firm. So other profile summary. So this one, ito yung mga sentence that you need to describe in your professional role. So ito lang yung mga example, panimula para may idea kayo kung paano nyo siya gagawin. So for example, accomplished marketing executive with over 10 years experience in. So pwede mo siyang palitan kung ano yung gusto mong ilagay sa profile summary mo, or pwede mo siyang dagdagan in relation to your what you accomplish for how many years. Next is fully knowledgeable in and experience managing professional staff including in. So kayo na yung bahalang magdagdag. But the goal of the professional summary is what to know what is already your professional experience during your entire career. So and remember, professional summary should be composed at least 2 to 3 sentences lang. Huwag niyo siyang papahabain ng sobra. Next type of statement, other example for profile summary. So this example is somehow already has an extensive experience. So this one, he already has a strategic finance manager and accounting advisor with 10 years of experience, leading project system implementation, and etc. So sa profile summary, take note, pwede nyo ilagay kung ilang years na kayo doon sa profession nyo. And what are the skills that you learn and what are the specific tasks that you do. And also, as you can see in the last sentence, looking to continue to expand my achievements with ABC company. So this one, naka-customize ulit siya. Customize siya sa particular company na ina-applyan niya. So parang dito kasi parang ito yung term, parang binobola mo yung company na parang gusto mo ipakita sa kanila na ay nag-research ka kung ano yung company na ina-applyan mo. Nag-research ka dun sa job title and description na ina-applyan mo. So mostly ito yung mga pinapansin ng company since aware sila na itong applicant na to is very knowledgeable. Not with the skills, but also know how to research and read what is all the company. So another example, this one is management consultant with extensive experience in project management, process optimization, and client coaching. So dito, ang dami niya na naging experience. So dinescribe na lang niya isa-isa per industry. Hindi niya na in-explain lahat. So next type of statement is objective statement. So this one is the statement of your intent to let employers know about your employment goals. So as an applicant, what will be your goals after you will be hired in that company? So dito makikita ng employer mo kung ano ba yung gusto mong mangyari na development for your career. So this example is pwede itong gamitin for fresh grad. So this one is to find a job where my qualifications are best suited for and continue learning while facing the challenges in the career world where I will be able to utilize my strong organizational skills, educational background, and ability to work well with people which allow me to grow personally and professionally. So this one, so pag binasa to ng recruiter nyo, magkakaroon siya ng parang question in my mind, in his mind, na nakalagay is to find job where my qualifications. So, pag nabasa to ng recruiter, may isip niya, ano kaya yung qualifications na meron ka? Anong qualifications yung sinasabi mo? And you also include here that I will able to utilize my strong organizational background, educational background, and ability to work with people. So, mapapaisip si recruiter, ano yung mga skills na meron ka? Ano yung mga kakayahan mo, ability na meron ka, na nilagay mo dun sa resume nyo. Tandaan, ang resume nyo is the key for you to have an interview. Okay, other example. So, this one is to obtain an associate financial role within the top accounting firm that will allow me to use over 4 years of financial experience in the government sector. So, this one, nakalagay na dito yung ideal position na gusto niyang ma-achieve. And also, nilagay niya rin na top accounting firm. So, maybe he or she is applying for a big 4 accounting firm here in the Philippines. And also, he included that he has a 4 years of financial experience. So, ito yung, kung mapapansin nyo, yung objective and profile summary, lagi nilang tinitake note kung ilang years na sila nag-work. Parang yun na yung as a whole summary na nilalagay nila. Next is number 3. Include relevant experience outside the workplace. So what does it mean? So yung mga activity na ginagawa nyo personally, pero sa tingin nyo magiging relevant sa work na ina-applyan nyo. So for example, what are those? Volunteer. Katulad ng ginagawa natin. So soon ilalunch ang NGO ng Angat Buhay. So for sure, marami sa atin ang magvo-volunteer doon. And it will be a great experience and pwede natin siyang ilagay sa resume natin. Second is seminars and charity work. So, pag nilagay nyo to sa resume nyo, pwedeng ma-visualize ng recruiter or hiring manager nyo that you will be a potential asset in the company. And maybe you can help them in the future for creating some activities or their own corporate social responsibility. 4. Show how your actions at work make positive impact. So, you should give them an output of your hard work. So, paano nila malalaman yon? So, you should include in your resume your awards and recognition kung meron man. Pero dapat those awards and recognition should be relevant in the work experience that you're applying for. And if you're cum laude, you can include in your resume, especially if you're a fresh grad, para attractive yung mga recruiter dun sa resume nyo. And also, your diploma or degree. So, kailangan natin i-flex yan kasi pinaghirapan natin yan. And mostly, ang nilalagay natin dapat sa resume natin is yung higher studies na lang. Wala nang pakialam yung mga recruiter nyo kung saan kayo nag-high school, elementary. So, ang ilalagay nyo sa resume nyo is yung highest educational attainment nyo na lang. And also, if you're a licensed professional, you should include in your resume so that it will be additional points to the recruiter. Next is identify ways to stand out from the competition. So remember, marami kayong nag-a-apply, hindi lang isa, hindi lang dalawa. Marami kayo. Everyday, maraming nare-receive na resume ang mga HR. So marami kayong kakompetensya. So how will you stand out from the competition? So it need include your trainings, relevant trainings on the position that you're applying for. For example, you have the test, the training, the NC2, CHRA if you're applying for an HR position, civil service, and many more trainings that related to your profession that you're applying for. Pwede rin yung mga OSH training, basic life and safety support, pwede nyo ilagay yon. Next is language skills. So language skills is a big advantage if you're applying to a multinational company. So big advantage yun if you can speak different languages. Next, technical skills. So you should include your technical skills on your resume. So, ano yung mga skills na natutunan nyo throughout your career, throughout your school? So, dito na pumapasok yung mga skills na related sa a-applyan nyo. And you should know your technical skills. Dapat alam mo sa sarili mo yung skills mo, hindi yung kinapi-paste mo lang sa internet. So, madami ng mga trainings online para sa mga skills. So mostly kasi sa mga freelancing, so madami ng mga skills online ang binibigay. Okay, next is don't use percentage for skills. So for example, nilagay niya that photo editing, video editing, content creator. So sa language skills, you can speak in English, Chinese, Portuguese. So this is a big no-no that you use a percentage. So hindi naman alam ng recruiter or hiring manager nyo kung ano yung basis ng percentage nyo and paano nyo sinukat yung skills nyo. So remember, during the hiring process, there will be a set of interviews, set of exams that will test your skills and knowledge. So you can put your skills but don't use percentage for skills. Six, must be direct and on point. So, computer skills and technical skills. So, alin dito sa dalawa yung direct? So, mostly, ang nakikita ko is nilalagay nila computer skills, then iniisa-isa nila MS Word, MS Sheet, MS PowerPoint, MS Access, and Adobe Photoshop. So, sa technical skills, it should be general. I-general mo na kung ano yung mga alam mong gawin. Microsoft Office, statistical tools, stenography, research skill, bookkeeping, and there's a lot of technical skills. Dahil pag nilagay mo yan lahat na inisa-isa mo sa computer skills mo, wala ka nang sasabihin during the interview. So, nagtatagal yung mga recruiter minsan sa mga technical skills, inaalam nila kung gaano kalalim yung mga alam mo na skills. Pero pag inisa-isa mo yan dyan sa resume mo, wala na, hindi ka na nila tatanungin. So, no. So, next is get rid things that relevant to the job. For example, your hobby, your interests, your social media that you include in your resume. So, dapat wala na yan. So, they are not interested on your hobbies, interests, social media unless the recruiter or the hiring manager asks them during the interview. Next, choose words that fit your skills. Put powerful verb. So dito, sa job description nyo, dapat ito yung mga panimula na nilalagay nyo. Communicate, analyze, develop, collaborate, organize. Ito yung mga example ng powerful verbs. So, and don't forget to put in past tense if you're not doing it anymore or if you already resigned on your job. Next is create bullet points that tell stories. So, naulit lang ulit to kanina. So, we need to use bullet points para mas madaling mabasa at maintindihan yung resume or CV mo. So, it should be specific, quantities, time period, and numerical values. So, here's the example of creating a